Hey, hello everyone. This is our grammar task about the past tenses in context. These are the group members. The first one is Epifany Maria Zita Bria or Fanny. The second one is Margaretha Eflyn Pricilia Hutagalung or Eflyn, and the last one is Renata Cristadelphia Wanto or Crista. The first topic is about simple past tense. Simple past tense is used to tell events in the past that occurred at a certain time. We have some sentence patterns here. For positive sentence, we have subject plus verb to plus complement. Complement include adverb and adjective, and so on. And we have subject plus verb 1 plus ed, example, imagined, walk, etc. And we have subject plus was, were plus complement. For negative sentence, we have subject plus did plus not plus verb 1 plus complement, and subject plus was, were plus not plus complement. For interrogative sentence, we have did plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement. The example of sentence containing simple past tense based on the text we have choose already is Tom Jenkins was tired. How do we know that this sentence is used simple past tense? Of course, we have to find the keyword first. The keyword is was. Based on the sentence patterns we have learned, we have to look back at the positive sentence, subject plus verb. Subject plus was or were plus complement. The subject here is Tom Jenkins, and then plus was plus complement. Complement here is tired. Tired is an adjective. We move to the next topic about past continuous tense. The sentence pattern for the positive sentence is subject plus was, were plus verb 1 plus ing plus complement. For negative sentence, we have subject plus was, were plus not plus verb 1 plus ing plus complement. And for interrogative sentence, we have was, were plus subject plus verb 1 plus ing plus complement. The example of sentence containing both simple past tense and past continuous tense based on the text we choose is, and then he imagined that was happening. How do we know that this sentence is contain both simple past tense and also past continuous tense? Again, we have to find the keywords. We have two keywords here. So what are they? The keyword here is, the first one is imagined. Imagine is a verb 2 because imagine is a verb 1 plus ed, and for that's why imagine can show us that this sentence is use simple past. And the second keyword is was happening. Was happening here show us that the sentence is also contain past continuous tense based on the sentence pattern up there. Subject plus was or were plus verb 1 is happen plus ing, it becomes happening, and that's all. We move to the next topic.
I'm gonna talk about the use of past continuous. and the example from the text I have read. The first is for an action that lasted for some time in the past. For example, in the morning, he was writing a note. And the second usage is for talking about an action that was in progress in the past, but was interrupted by another action. For the example, she was writing when she looked at the window. So the first action is the action that was happening, and the second action is the interrupting action. So that's all for the past continuous.
Hi, I'm Eflyn. This lesson is about the past perfect. In this lesson, I'm going to tell you how to form a past perfect and when to use past perfect. Perfect means before, so past perfect refers to an action in the past that was complete before another action in the past, or a things that happened in the past but before something else in the past. So we use the past perfect to talk about the past, but not just any situation in the past. We use past perfect when we are talking about two events that happened in the past. In making a past perfect statement, we follow the pattern: subject plus had plus main verb in past participle. Subject I, you, he, she, it, we, they. Let's have a look at the past perfect in affirmative form. So, subject plus had plus past participle. For the example, you had studied English before you moved to New York. But since we talk about events that happen before another event, the two past events in this sentence are: you had studied English and you moved to New York. So, you had studied English is our past perfect. That's why our sentences is: you had studied English before you moved to New York. Making a negative sentence is just simple. We only change had into had not or hadn't. So subject plus had not or hadn't plus past participle. Example, you had not or you hadn't studied English before you moved to New York. Let's have a look at the past perfect in question or interrogative form. So had plus subject plus past participle. For example, had you studied English before you moved to New York? Had you studied English before you moved to New York? For another example, he had just decided to give his coat to a complete stranger. In this case, just is used with the past perfect to revert to an event that was only a short time earlier than before now. He had decided to close a lot of his company's office. He had been to a business meeting in New York and had to take a plane back home. These sentences to emphasize the result of an activity in the past. We tend to use the following time expression with the past perfect: already, yet, since, for, just, after, before, until, the moment that. For the example, by the time his mom arrived home, he had already fallen asleep. Grandma had lived in this house before he decided to sell it. Now, let's have a look when we use a past perfect to describe an action finished before another past action. For example, Ray had gone out when his wife arrived in the office. The second usage describes an action that happened before a specific time in the past. For example, Adeline had never been to an opera before last night. To describe cause and effect, it's combined with past simple. I got stuck in traffic because there had been an accident. To emphasize the result of an activity in the past, for the example, I had been to London twice by the time I got a job in New York. So the summary allows speakers to go back to an earlier past time. Events in past perfect happen before the past simple or continuous. The form subject plus had plus past participle. In affirmative form, subject plus had not or hadn't plus past participle. In negative form, the last, the question form, had plus subject plus past participle. Thank you for attention. I hope that it was useful and a little bit of fun. Thank you and bye-bye.